Hey guys, we're back, and I know it's been a bit again, and I said I was going to start getting into posting these more regularly, so I'm going to try to post them faster but smaller videos. See how that works out. But I did take a little bit of a break, and as you can see, I'm chilling out just off the coast of the city here, doing some fishing, and hanging out on my new yacht. So this is actually what I've been working on as of late. You can sit out here, you do some fishing, drink some beer. And get my elytra on so I can actually show you the place. I think it came out pretty good. I copied the design I saw online, but did some changes for myself. So in the back here we have a nice little lounge area. Like I said, my cooler of beer. Down here you got the motor sticking out. A little dock to get in and out with my rowboat that I used to get out here one time because I forgot my elytra in a chest. But you can go up the side. There's a little walkway down the sides to a dock area on the front. Big sun deck you can hang out on. It has lights all over it too, so it lights up at night. And has a full interior, of course, because what would it be like without that? Got a little kind of a lounge room here. Originally I had a table here, but it felt kind of cramped. Then again, boats should be kind of cramped, I think. But up here we've got the cockpit, all the controls to drive it. And there's some storage in here, doesn't have anything in it. These are actually functional and go up to the upper deck. And there's a little deck up here. The mast up there with the antennas on it. A radar dish. Can't sit on slabs anymore. They took that plug-in out, which kind of sucks because like those front seats are full slabs and you can't do that anymore, so I might have to change those back. But anyway, we also have a downstairs. There's technically another floor under here, but it wasn't big enough to do anything with, so I just left it as dead hole space. But to the back here we have a restroom with a tub. Up here we have a little dining area. Thought about putting something on the backs of these, but it just worked. Like again, you could sit in these, now you can't, so I might change these to actual steps. That's just annoying. And then further forward we have a bedroom. Kind of tied the blue in because in most of the other rooms, I think it shows, I don't know, I guess it is all the way back. I was trying to hide the blue sides, but up here it gets narrower the more you get to the front, so I just kind of worked them in here. Functioning bed. Well, sitting area where you can view outside. I'll put something else on that shelf too. A nice ceiling light in here too. I think some of these, yeah, are actual lights. Because it lights up really nice in here. And then in the very bow we have a little storage area. Containers, there's nothing in any of them. I was gonna say, I don't think you can open that one. But just for show, and there's a little portal window up here in the front on both sides. But yeah, I've been slacking off. I built this. I thought it was kind of funny. Gave me a reason for slacking off. I was taking a vacation, so. Anyway, and the funny part is, I was trying to find blue water because this is all swamp water. And before I settled on building it over here, it actually cleared out this entire area. And you probably won't notice unless you really pay attention to the maps or previous episodes, because I never came over here too often. But this island here I'm on, and that island over there used to be all one piece. I literally terraformed all of this. This was connected right straight through here. And I cut all this out, terraformed all that, and then decided, because I was originally going to build it over here, and I needed a way to get from here out to the ocean. And after all that work, I decided to build it over there. So it was kind of wasted. I wasted almost an entire day doing that. So funny little trivia that no one will know how much work went into. Over here in the suburbs, I still have not touched this house. I think I made a staircase in it last video, and that's all I've done. Literally. So behind on this one, it's not even funny. Because I keep getting distracted with other projects. Leveled all this off in plans to start a building here. I have a really cool design idea for that. And I know I want to do the smaller plots first, but I came up with a good design for a big house and it won't fit on any other plot. So we'll see how that works. On this side of the suburbs, though, I modified this a little bit. I don't know if I showed it in the last video. I put one lily pad in there. That's all I had. But I got the tree planted over there now, and I got these grass patterns. I couldn't figure out what to do in the corners where the different streets meet, because on this street the grass goes this way, and on this street it goes this way. And I ended up making them basically come to corners all the way back. And you can see that more on the opposite corner, which had some work done. I actually did get a new house built in here. And it's getting dark, of course. But on this side, you can see kind of. Yeah, these came really close. I actually had to modify that driveway a little bit to make them fit. But you can see where these come to a corner here. Oh, that tree got way bigger than I thought. We might have to trim that down or move it. But yeah, so I did the corner thing all through here. And I think it worked out well. Put another dark oak in the corner. I think that's what I might do here is take this dark oak out and swap it for a regular tree. I didn't realize how much that overtook the house. But this is the new house I just finished building. And it's 5 Hickory Lane. Don't think we have any mail yet. But it's an interesting design, the walkway here. I don't know why these looked good in front of the windows. Basically, you could see right in, but I didn't make a planner or anything for them, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those or change them. I love the 2 bushes up there, though, in the planners. And a little garden here. Inside, we have a little dinette area here. There was originally going to be a table in this corner, but it didn't fit. Right now there's kind of a wasted room underneath. I'm not sure what I want to do with that under the stairs. The kitchen came out pretty good except for that little window there. I hate how they attach. But a little island and some actual storage cupboards. There were some bar stools here too to sit at the counter, but they got in the way of this. And originally the staircase was over here, but I messed around with the upstairs some and it didn't work out. But you have a nice view. Oh, I didn't show that outside either. This comes around and down, and you have a little pool area here with lights down there so it lights up cool at night. And then you got a nice view into there. I originally had a doorway there too, but it just didn't work right. I like the glass better. Things change so many times as I build them. But I like the step down into this area. Oh, I forgot glass back here. Let's fix that while we're right here thinking about it. That's kind of funny. Yeah, unfortunately, like I've said all along, I made these plots way too small and they end up right up against the wall, which is disappointing, but I wasn't going to go through and redo them. It's come too far, but a nice table area here. You go with the dining area out here, so you get your food and you go in there. Originally, there was also going to be a patio off this side to use up some of that space over there, but I decided trees were a bit nicer. Already a pretty big house. Upstairs here, we come into the master bedroom. It has a front balcony that kind of wraps around the house here. But the window goes right into the bathroom. We don't talk about that. And then goes all the way around here. And then in here, this has an entire glass ceiling, which I thought was pretty cool. I might put a strip of glue down the edge for like framework, but at the same time, I don't know if you can actually see the glass shows in between those. I thought that was kind of cool. And then this from the bedroom here has a back patio. Kind of overlooks the entrance to the city. I still think I'm going to claim these two plots here that haven't been claimed in so long and actually build that archway up and over. That was the original plan there, and then those guys never came back, so we'll see. Maybe I can get somebody else to build it because I have enough projects. But this has two doors back in, and then you have this nice little hallway here, which leads to the bathroom. I really wanted to have an extra room up here, and this was all open, so I kind of squeezed the bathroom in last minute. But that's why I ended up having to change the stairs, because I used this as a hallway. Changed all sorts of stuff, but I like the way this one came out. Tried to use some different colors. I don't use birch too much. These jungle doors. And the blue, I don't think there really is a blue house on this street either. There's a light blue. There's a light blue one down there. There's a cyan. But yeah, I don't think there's actually a blue one. So now there is. And yeah, it's one more down. I think there's only one lot left on this entire side of the board, which is right here. And as soon as we get that done, we can move on to the other side. Unfortunately, I have not gotten a lot of work done down here. In fact, I don't think I've done any since the last update as far as down here goes. Since I moved the beacon over, really. It's over there now, I think. Still have the blocks to put in the ceiling, just haven't got around to it. I haven't put any of the lights in the ceiling like I wanted to. And unfortunately, there's this problem, which is new. And I came down here the other day, and all the villagers who were in my breeder here were wandering about on the field. Don't know why. They wandered through the glass. Had somebody come check. Nobody's broken a glass. Nobody's opened this door. So they literally just wandered out somehow through the wall. So that was weird. Thought it was just a server glitch. So Yelly helped me round them all up. We put them back in there. I think a couple of them are actually in here, which I never checked to see. Yeah, they're still in here, those two. And come back to the next day, and they're gone again, and they're nowhere to be found. They're not wandering around. So I don't know what's going on with that, but they were there for months okay, and now they keep disappearing. And it seems to be happening all over my iron farm that I go to. The villagers who are up in the machine are all down and loose, and that machine's broken, so that's annoying. Hopefully they can figure out what's causing that soon. down here, you're going to see it as soon as I get to the bottom. I've been doing some work here to increase the efficiency of the slime farm. I went nuts and I absolutely hated the look of it, but the buttons helped stop the spawns, because one of these chunks over here is a slime chunk, and they were spawning out here instead of in the machine, and it was killing my spawn rates. So I did this mess to try to help, and it really did help. The machine's back up to full potential again, thankfully. The counter side is that it looks terrible, so I've been slowly going through and replacing it with this, which looks much nicer, even hides the torches. So at the same time, this right here where these furnaces were used to be the wall, so this has gotten pushed back as I slowly expand my mine. And working on it, but this side as well got pushed all the way back, and I really got to see how many mines back in here tunneled through my mine. That's what most of these are, other people's mines. Really annoy me. You can see this one even has tunnels at regular intervals. And we pushed this wall back. This is the actual edge of my plot. You can hear there's zombies in there. Still need to work on that. But so I pushed this back to the edge. I started on this side because, yeah, this got pushed back some too, I think. I'm not sure how far back that was before, but yeah, this whole wall got pushed back to the edge of the property, and ideally, eventually, I'm going to make this expand the entire width of the property all the way around. That was the original plan. And with the machine back working now, I can actually get slime supplies to supply my store. And need more carpet though. I got to spend more time at the wool farm to get carpet to finish this off. But yeah, it's definitely starting to look a little nicer down here. And just a quick run through here, since we have some stock to resupply now. Sold out of what little slime I did have. And a little bit of iron. That's slowed down considerably since I raised the price, so somebody else might be selling iron, but still just over a stack there. We'll get those refilled back up. So I restocked as much as I could. Short on iron blocks right now since the farm's broke. Got the ingots refilled. Filled one chest of the slime balls. And almost a half a chest of the blocks. So at least there's something here. I put a notice up that it's been restocked, and the farm's broken, unfortunately, which is why it's taken me so long to restock things, but at least there's that. I think I'm going to call this a wrap here, though, and get back to the suburbs and see if I can't get some more housing done. Wrong button. There we go. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.